Chemtrail conspiracy theorists, the people who think governments control the weather. My month with the chemtrails conspiracy theorist. There's people from both sides of the political spectrum, both left and right, that claim geoengineering is a conspiracy theory and nothing more. Well, let's break this down and see what we know. The Blade, 1973, weather modification used for warfare, Senator hints. Gadsden Times, Alabama, 1958, weather control research okayed. 1972, cloud seeding called danger. The Blade, 1961, caution urged in tampering with weather. We have the Paris Agreement and climate geoengineering governance. From 2009 we have the House of Commons Science and Technology Committee, the regulation of geoengineering. Harvard University have a geoengineering wing run by Professor David Keat. We have the Department of Defence weather programs, which are all publicly available. And if you're still not convinced, look up US Patent 4686605 or go to the UN website, un.org. There you'll find agreements between nations and all the governance rules on geoengineering. But now they're telling you, make it rain, US states embrace cloud seeding to try and conquer drought. Company offers rain-free wedding days for £100,000. And companies like Rain on Request, welcome to Rain on Request, we make it rain. Last week the Irish Times said, solar geoengineering to cool the planet, not if but when. Number 1, the planet's not warming, in fact we've gone into a solar minimum. Number 2, they've been geoengineering for the last 50 years. The last 10 or 12 years on a large scale. It's the reason behind weird climate events, like flash floods in the deserts of Saudi Arabia. It's cause and effect, because if you geoengineer, let's say over Europe, you're going to affect the natural cycles elsewhere. And boom, climate disasters, and you can sell climate change. What they spray depends on what their goal is, but they spray anything from aluminium, barium, strontium, harmless calcites, ammonium nitrate. That's just a list of few. As crazy as it sounds, they also use electromagnetic frequencies, which you'll see for yourself if you just take your heads out of your phones and look up. So stop pretending any of this is natural or normal. Plants, animals and ourselves to live need the vitamin D from the sun, but they're always targeting it. See these colours? That'd be heavy metals in the sky. Here we have early morning drone footage of the sun's path being targeted. None of this is normal. I took this photo a few years ago. It's impossible for different clouds to form under the same atmospheric conditions. Open your eyes and look up. And if you're still not convinced, I have a challenge for you. Next week Ireland has some wet and windy weather coming. If you go onto Met Éireann's website and onto the live weather radar, in Dublin, Belfast and Limerick, you will see non-natural, perfectly circular patterns. Figure that one out. Open your eyes.